Alright everyone, and welcome back to another F1 24 Fantasy Livery video. Today we have what McLaren teased us with and never delivered for the Monaco Grand Prix. It's a red and white McLaren. Now obviously this is using the McLaren chassis, so obviously there are the large amounts of carbon fibre on it as well, which, you know, I'm not really able to control those areas. However, one thing to note is I've added, there are some colours in areas that could maybe be not, you know, because there's two textures of basically areas of where I've coloured red that could be there, and I could take one of those away, which is like the wheel arches, and I think also the rain light colour. But yeah, I've recoloured the wheels as well. Overall, I am actually really happy with how this turned out. I thought this was going to be a lot worse, considering the fact the paint file is, as I say, all it is a colour palette. Now also, the Ferraris had an update. Obviously, it's got the HP logos on there now. So yeah, a few minor changes to this livery. As I say, it is mostly minor now that the HP logos are there. One thing to note is the Puma logo has changed on the side pod, so that's now mirrored, which is a little bit unfortunate, but nevertheless, other than that, I'm still happy with the way this turned out as well. But let me know what you think in the comments below, as well as we move to Monaco. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're having a night race. Why not? I mean, a lot of people have been saying for years that they should try Monaco as a night race at some point, see if that would work, and that's what we're going to be trying today. Race strategy from the back of the grid as well. We'll be starting in last place as well to a little extra challenge at Monaco. Race strategy will be one stop, medium to soft. There is only 20 laps. The maximum number of laps is 25% race. As well. I'm also going to lower that fuel limit as well, because we don't need that much fuel, especially around here in Monaco. So 5 red lights then to the Monaco Grand Prix, and a little bit of a hold, and away we go. It's an okay start, trying to get past Logan Sargent as well in the Alpine West Monaco. And now we're going to move down the inside to get the Sauber as well. As out traction the Sauber up the hill. Hopefully you should be able to get past that, because that car's a Pizza Hut on wheels. Yes, we can. Now we've got Sonoda and Zhou going side by side. Make it 3 wide down the inside. Can I get a Haas as well? Almost. Can I get... No! Magnussen comes back, and Magnussen's going to have a go at Gasly as well into the hairpin. What? That was, you know, that is pure class on Magnussen, you know. You know, Sonoda and Zhou, you know, they were too busy fighting themselves. Obviously, I wasn't going to stick it down the inside of the hairpin. You can go side, you can make the overtake there, but yes, instead now Max and Gasly over side by side through the tunnel. Are we going to make it 3 wide? Double dive bomb down at the Noble chicane, and well, Magnussen's cut the corner a little bit, but I mean, that is, I would call that probably fair racing there. As well, you know, we know what K-Mag is like. We have made the move on the Alpine of Gasly. Magnussen, as I say, there did cut the corner a bit, but as I say, it is difficult to go side by side. I thought about having to go here, but now we need to get past Magnussen ASAP. He is the slower car at the hairpin as well, though Magnussen's going to keep going. He's definitely putting up with this, but we finally got him on the run down to Portier as well. Yeah, so we went side by side through the hairpin. I haven't got this move done. I left as much room as I could for K-Mag as well, but then we went around the outside as we went down the hill to Portier, which definitely needs an update with all the new houses they're building there. Meanwhile, up at the front, it's business as usual, because Max Verstappen is leading on the hard tyres ahead of Charles Leclerc and Fernando Alonso. Pretty bog standard Grand Prix stuff for this. Next up is Albon. Rascos dive bomb down the inside. It's the lovely, we love to see it, ladies and gentlemen. Up to P12. Here's a replay of this. Down the inside. Albon initially didn't want to give me this space, but I forced the room on him. And yeah, he can't be messing about. Next up, around the outside of Hulkenberg, through into Anthony Noakes. Don't do a Hamilton, thank you very much. Now it's a drag race between myself and Hulkenberg. Up from line using what ERS have got left round the outside. I'm going to take the apex first, cut him off, move up to P11. But that was good racing. Exactly how you go side by side through Anthony Noakes and not crash into the wall like Hamilton did in my career mode race that never happened as well. Yeah, Hulkenberg did cut the corner. I think he should have yielded as well. Round the outside here, it's like deja vu. Will Ricciardo there? No, I think Ricciardo's lost his front wing. That's Ricciardo, and he's done a Hamilton. Although he's come our way, he hasn't retired. So it's a replay. So obviously Ricciardo's giving me the space, and then yeah, it's very difficult to go side by side with Anthony Noakes, but yes, I don't think I've ever seen an overtake in real life done there. Next up is Lance Stroll, and it's a little bit of a dive bomb. It's a traditional move, and up to P9, make that P6 as people start to pit. I'm going to go all the way to lap 11 as the rears start to go off now. This is the perfect time to come in for the soft tyre as well. Hopefully this is a good stop. It should be, because we're in Grand Prix mode, not career mode. 2.4 second stop, and we're out now. Where's that going to fizzle out? Albon and Alonso. I think Albon has yet to stop. So has Gasly as well. But look at that. Piastri, Hamilton, and I think that's Stroll. We've jumped them in the pit stops. So, legitimately up to P6. Safety car has been deployed because Ricciardo's out. It's a red flag now. So what happened to Ricciardo? Well, he's had a nightmare already. Crashed into Anthony Noakes. So it's a replay. It's Tsunoda goes wide, rejoins at the hairpin, and I think what's happened is they tried to go side by side out of the Noble chicane, and yeah, Ricciardo's just hit the left-hand side. There wasn't enough space for him as well. So yeah, there's a red flag. Clear up the AlphaTauri mess. That's very annoying because obviously we'd have had a tyre advantage over the rest. Now everyone is equal. 5 red lights for the second part, and away we go. As well, it's a good start compared to Russell as well. Alonso comes across. Thank you very much, Fernando. I'll take those 2 positions up to P4. That's a very good start. Exactly the start I want to see. As there seems to be a glitch with red flags on this game where somebody ends up retiring, and this time off a red flag, restart, and it's Bottas this time. It was Piastri in China as well that we saw. Now down the inside of Sainz, who's caught napping. Will he yield the position? Yes, he does. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the classic dive here, down the inside. That is how you make the overtake as well, the majority of overtakes. On the blue Ferrari, I should say, here at Monaco as well. Next up is Leclerc, but the safety car has come out. What's happened to Gasly? They're going side by side. It's the 2 Alpines. So, yeah, so something's happened there. No, it's Albon. And he's done a Ricciardo. It's Gasly's done a Ricciardo. So he's gone side by side with his teammate. His teammate outbrakes him. To be fair, Ocon actually leaves room, unlike Albon as well. So yes, the safety car has been deployed. Not a red flag. I don't know if I think there's a limit on red flags, although I think it can be upgraded. But definitely on safety cars as well. There's definitely a limit there. The 25% race. We've got 2 laps remaining, and I've had a great run on Leclerc. It's a legal overtake. There's a bit of tyre banging there with Leclerc, but he had such a poor run on Anthony Noakes. Look at how far Verstappen's already gone in that replay, and making the overtake there as the corner, the track narrowed a little bit on the straight. There was a bit of tyre banging as well. But yes, I can't catch Verstappen, but I mean, P2 from last on the grid. I think that's probably the best result from starting last I've ever seen. Yeah, let me know if you've done better. From last place on the grid, have you been able to win at Monaco as well. Obviously, we were helped out by the red flag and a bit of a safety car as well, but I generally think I had pace there as well. We were up to P6 already. It would have been the other cars weren't too far away as well. Yeah, so yes, Piastri only P8. I do think they need to have another performance patch slightly as well, and also update the driver stats as well, But yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is where I'm going to leave it today's video. If you have enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe to the channel for news. See plenty more F124 fancy livery videos. Let me know which fancy livery you want to see next in the comments below. If you are new around here, then please do get subscribed for weekly Formula 1 content. Until the next video, then, I'll see you next time. Take care, enjoy your day, and goodbye.